Hello, and welcome back to Slow English, the channel where you learn English through simple, real stories. Today's story is called A Big Shop. This is an A2 level story. The words are simple, the sentences are short, and I will speak slowly and clearly. The story is about a young woman called Amy. Today is Saturday. Amy needs to do her weekly food shopping. But she has lost her shopping list, and her supermarket is much bigger than she expected. Are you ready? Let's begin. It was Saturday morning. Amy woke up at 9 o'clock, had a cup of coffee, and looked in her fridge. It was almost empty. There was one egg, half a block of butter, a little bit of milk, and some leftover pasta from Thursday. That was all. Right, said Amy. Time to do a proper shop. She sat at the kitchen table and started writing a shopping list on a piece of paper. She wrote carefully: bread, milk, eggs, cheese, butter, pasta, tomato sauce, chicken, apples, bananas, orange juice, yogurt, cereal, shampoo, washing up liquid. She looked at the list. 15 things. Not too bad. She folded the paper and put it in the pocket of her jeans. Then she put on her coat, picked up her reusable shopping bags, and walked out the door. The supermarket was a 10-minute walk from her flat. It was a bright, cold Saturday morning. The streets were quiet. A few people were walking their dogs. A man was washing his car outside his house. Amy walked quickly. She wanted to get the shopping done before lunch, but when she arrived at the supermarket and reached into her pocket, the list was gone. She checked her other pocket. Nothing. She checked her bag. Nothing. Oh no, she said quietly. The list was gone. She had to remember everything herself. Amy took a trolley from the entrance and walked inside. The supermarket was large and very busy. There were long aisles going in every direction: fruit and vegetables, bread and bakery, dairy, meat, drinks, cleaning products. Music played from the speakers above. The smell of fresh bread came from somewhere near the back. Amy stood at the entrance for a moment, trying to remember her list. Bread, she said quietly to herself. Milk, eggs, cheese. She walked to the bread aisle first. There were many different types: white bread, brown bread, sourdough, wholemeal, seeded. She picked up a medium white loaf. Then she thought about it and put it back. She picked up a wholemeal loaf instead. She moved on to the dairy section. She found the milk easily. She always bought semi-skimmed. She put 2 pints in her trolley. Then she found the butter, the cheese, and the yogurt. Okay, she thought. That's the dairy done. She turned the corner and walked straight into another trolley. Amy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Other shopper. No, it was my fault entirely. I wasn't looking where I was going. It was an elderly man with white hair and a friendly smile. He had a small basket, almost completely full of biscuits. Amy. Are you okay? Elderly man. Perfectly fine, thank you. These old knees are tougher than they look. He laughed kindly. Amy smiled. I'm glad. Sorry again. Amy continued around the supermarket, trying to remember everything from her list. She found the pasta easily. She always bought the same brand. She picked up 2 bags. Then she found the tomato sauce. She stood for a moment looking at the different jars: basic, chunky, with herbs, with chili. She chose the one with herbs. She moved to the meat section. She needed chicken. There was chicken breast, chicken thighs, a whole chicken, and chicken mince. She picked up a pack of chicken breast fillets. Then she stopped. She had forgotten something. She was sure of it. But what? She stood in the middle of the aisle, thinking hard. Bread, milk, eggs, cheese, butter, pasta, tomato sauce, chicken, apples, bananas, orange juice, yogurt, cereal, shampoo, washing up liquid. Eggs, she said out loud. A woman nearby looked at her. Sorry, said Amy, going slightly red. Just talking to myself. She walked back to the dairy section to get the eggs. On the way, she also remembered the cereal. She nearly forgot that too. Amy was now in the drinks aisle, looking for orange juice. There were many different kinds, with pulp, without pulp, from concentrate, not from concentrate, smooth, freshly squeezed. Amy stood there, reading labels for a full minute. Then she gave up and asked a member of staff. A young man in a green supermarket uniform was restocking the shelves nearby. Amy, excuse me, sorry to bother you. I'm looking for orange juice, not from concentrate, if you have it. Staff member, of course. It's just at the end of this aisle, on the left, the chilled section. The fresh juices are in the fridge, next to the smoothies. Amy, oh, I didn't realize it was in the fridge. Thank you so much. Staff member, no problem at all. Anything else I can help you with? Amy, actually, do you know where the shampoo is? Staff member, yes, personal care is in aisle 9, right at the back of the store. You'll see a sign above it. Amy, perfect, thank you. Staff member, happy shopping. Amy found the orange juice in the fridge, just where he said. She picked up a large carton of freshly squeezed. Then she found the shampoo in aisle 9. She chose her usual brand, the one with the pink lid. One more thing. Washing up liquid. She found it in aisle 10, next to the cleaning products. She picked up a large bottle of lemon-scented washing up liquid and put it in her trolley. She looked down at her trolley. I think that's everything, she said to herself. Amy joined the queue at the checkout. There were 3 people ahead of her. She waited, looking at the items in her trolley, doing a mental check. Bread, milk, eggs, cheese, butter, pasta, tomato sauce, chicken, apples, bananas, orange juice, yogurt, cereal, shampoo, washing up liquid. 15 items, all 15. She smiled to herself. Not bad for someone with no list. When it was her turn, she placed everything on the conveyor belt. The cashier, a friendly teenage girl with a ponytail, began scanning the items. Cashier, hello, did you find everything okay today? Amy, yes, eventually. I lost my shopping list, so it was a bit of an adventure. Cashier, oh no, that always happens to me too. Do you have a loyalty card with us? Amy, yes, here you go. She tapped her phone on the reader. Cashier, great. And would you like any help packing? Amy, no, I'm fine, thank you. She began packing her bags while the cashier scanned the last few items. Cashier, that comes to £23.40. Amy tapped her bank card on the payment machine. It beeped. The screen showed, approved. Cashier, there you go. Have a lovely Saturday. Amy, thank you. You too. Amy walked out of the supermarket with 2 full bags in each hand. The sun had come out while she was inside. The streets were brighter and warmer now. A few more people were about. Families, dog walkers, cyclists. Amy walked home slowly, the bags heavy but satisfying in her hands. When she got home, she put everything away, the milk and yogurt in the fridge, the bread on the counter, the pasta and cereal in the cupboard, the cleaning products under the sink. Then she opened the fridge and looked inside. Full. Completely full. She made herself a second cup of coffee, sat at the kitchen table, and looked out at the sunny Saturday morning. Then she saw something on the table, a small piece of folded paper. She picked it up and opened it. It was her shopping list. It had been on the table the whole time. She laughed out loud. And that is the end of today's story. A big shop. I hope you enjoyed it. Supermarket vocabulary is very useful in everyday life. Today you heard words like trolley, aisle, checkout, conveyor belt, cashier, and loyalty card. Next time you go shopping, try to think in English. What aisle are you in? What are you looking for? That is real, practical English. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe and click the notification bell. A new story every week. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time.